Hello and welcome to MichelleMotivateMe.com. This podcast is part of the Preventing Sexual Harassment video series, and the name of it is Which TV/Movie Characters Work Here? In this particular podcast, I'm going to ask you to number your page from 1 to 7. When I ask the questions, I want you to think, does this behavior constitute sexual harassment? Answer yes or no to each question. Here we go. Question number 1. Person A repeatedly requests a date, even though person B declines every invitation and says, I'm not interested. Person A believes no means yes. Is this sexual harassment? Number 2, a male supervisor looks women up and down while he's talking to them. What do you think? Yes or no? Is it sexual harassment? Question number 3, a female worker wears low-cut see-through blouses to work, which provokes some male coworkers to make sexual comments to her. Go ahead and put your opinion. Question number 4. A male employee hangs a calendar with half-naked cheerleaders on the wall in his office. When a female coworker comments on it, he tells her that she's hotter than those chicks. Hey! Does that remind you of some TV character? We'll get to that. Moving on to question number 5. A female supervisor asks a male subordinate to have dinner with her so that they can finish their work that night. During dinner, she plays footsie with him and tells him how cute he is. Yes, Michelle, that is definitely sexual harassment, or no, it certainly is not. You decide. Question number 6. A supervisor and 5 employees, 3 men and 2 women, have lunch to celebrate their success. One male employee tells a sexual joke and everyone laughs except for one woman. Dun, 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 dun. She tells them that she is offended. Everyone apologizes and promises to be more sensitive. The rest of the lunch was filled with clean jokes. Is this sexual harassment? Yes or no? You decide. Last and final question, number 7. When Bob calls a meeting, he always asks Maria to take notes and handle the refreshments. His work group consists of 1 female and 2 male employees. Is this sexual harassment? This is a tricky one. The answers. Okay, ready? Grade your papers. The answer is definitely yes, this is sexual harassment. And if you didn't think so, then maybe you are living in the Stone Ages. Maybe you're friends with Freddie Flintstone and Barney Rubble. Okay, answer number 2 is yes, it's sexual harassment. It reminds me of that Seinfeld episode where George Costanza says, "Is that wrong? I really got to plead ignorance on this." Answer number 3 is yes, it is sexual harassment. Remember the Sex and the City episode with Samantha Jones? Okay, look at this woman here. The way she's dressed, she looks like she's going to a nightclub, not going into an office to go to work. Answer number 4 is yes, it is sexual harassment. And if you said no, then I'm thinking of the Fonz. Hey, remember him? Answer number 5 is yes, it is sexual harassment. And if you answered no, maybe you remember Disclosure, Demi Moore, that interesting movie which showed that sexual harassment is about power and control, not sex. Okay, answer number 6, yes, they did the right thing. So that is not sexual harassment. But sexual harassment is always in the eyes of the beholder. Look at the photo here. This woman may perceive somebody's behavior as sexual harassment. Okay, number 7 is yes, it is sexual harassment. It's questionable, but it could be construed as sexual harassment. It's always in the eyes of the beholder. In the workplace, we always need to be concerned with the EEOC, and that is the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. This organization will continually be judging us on what we did to prevent sexual harassment from happening in the workplace. And remember, it is always in the eyes and the ears of the beholder. Okay, we can protect our organizations by having policies that are clear and employees know what is expected of them from the workplace. Now, separate romantic conduct from other behavior. In order for something to be construed as sexual harassment, the conduct must be unwelcome. Another term I'd like you to be familiar with is quid pro quo. It's a Latin term. It means this for that. The last term is hostile environment. Now, what I'd like you to do is send me your success stories. I am hoping that you have learned some ideas here and you are going to prevent sexual harassment from happening in the workplace and prevent lawsuits. So send those to me at michelle@michellemotivateme.com. Thank you.